Hi there, everybody. All right, let's get cozy. So we're trying a new segment here on the channel. I made this channel a little bit ago, and here, hold on. Let me put us over here. There we go. I made this channel a little bit ago, and I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do with it. And then I realized, like, my whole aesthetic is cozy, so I want to try this little cozy corner idea, where we just sit and chat and crochet and play games and whatever else we feel like doing while we get cozy. So let me know how the audio is for you guys, because I'm not entirely sure I've worked all the kinks out for that. And let's get started. I do have a market coming up this weekend. I won't be going, but my husband will be, and my stuff will be there. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of market prepping. And let's see. I decided to go ahead and start with the Lexi Sleeping Dragon. No. Lexi Lazy Dragon pattern that just came out. So we're going to be working on that today. I decided to make it in purple. Dragons have always done like really well for me at these markets. And I actually almost sold out here. Let me see if I can tilt you guys down just a little bit more so you can see my hands. There we go. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This one's going to be there downtown St. Pete, right there by the restaurant's called Ferg's. So he'll be down there from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that'll be nice. So what's everybody up to? Are you crafting too, or are you just chilling at home? What are we doing today? I've never made this pattern before. It's the new one that she just released. But it looks so freaking cute that I am just obsessed with it. But that means I might forget to talk because I'm counting. But any crafting peeps in my chat already know how that goes. But no, I figured this would be a nice place to kind of start, and I'm not really seeing anybody else on Twitch or YouTube kind of with this concept of just sort of sitting around and like doing anything really that's cozy, if that makes sense. Like we'll play video games some days, or we can just sit and chat, or I do write sometimes, so maybe we could like write together. I don't know. We'll fill it out and see what everybody wants to do. But I just thought it sounded so fun. And then this dragon is actually one I've already been working on. So I did the 3 legs, and now I'm working on the wings. And it's just going to be so precious. And then I was thinking, assuming we get some dragons done today, then maybe we can also try and do some rubber ducks. I just got a pattern from Alez Crochet for rubber ducks, and I've been wanting to make it. Each duck has like this little fruit hat on it, and I'm actually kind of obsessed. So we'll have to see how much time we have today. So this is one wing done. We're supposed to be weaving in our ends, but I get a little lazy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we can do. There we go. That's more or less weaved in. So do we have any commenters in here today? What's everybody doing? If you happen to hear Havoc in the background, that's my son. He does not like the idea of me filming, so whenever possible I try to do it during nap time, and I was not successful today, and that's okay. But he's not going to come in here because he likes to unravel everything that I make. And it's just difficult to watch him while I'm live streaming or recording anything. Okay. So that is all of our ends woven in. So now we've got this absolutely precious little wing for our dragon. Okay. And then we're supposed to do the accent color. So I was thinking the accent color would be like this darker purple. So I have like the darker purple, and then over here is the lighter purple, and it just looks so pretty, like so classic. So we'll be doing darker purple for this one. Where does my skein start? Does anybody else get a little stressed trying to find the end of your yarn ball? Like the new yarn balls, since they're pre-woven and everything, you would think it'd be easy, but then sometimes it's just like, girl, where is your end, ma'am? Like, get it together. Okay, let me see. So we leave a tail to sew it on, and then we start on the accent. So did everybody have a fun Mother's Day? Did you get anything fun done or productive? Do anything with your parents? And then we're increasing. This yarn that I'm working with loves to shed, and sometimes I just don't know what to do with it all. And then we're gonna do and then I like to just do a little. I always add this to all of my dragon wings. Even when the pattern doesn't call for it, I like to take it all the way to the end of the wing and then slip stitch into the last little corner. I feel like it just goes, it looks so much better when you take it all the way to the end like that. Here, let me see, something kind of like that. And I just love it. I hope everybody can hear me, by the way. I didn't get a chance to do like a test recording with this mic. So hopefully someone can just post in chat if you can't hear me. Because otherwise I won't know. When weaving these in, I never know for sure like how far to take it, like before it's secured. I guess for these, I'll just take it all the way back to the starting point and tie it. That feels like a good move. Let me see. And we'll just cut off that side. Nice. So this is definitely my first time like trying all of this, like the setup and everything. So hopefully it comes out okay. The audio and like the notifications and stuff like that. I didn't really get a chance to like test anything. So hopefully next time it'll be a little bit like I just noticed that at the bottom my social media tags are empty. So if you want to check out any of my social medias or my website, I've got links to them in the in the description box. And I will try and get those fixed and figure out how to add my social media links to the actual stream for you guys before we film again. So I'm just going ahead and I'm finishing embroidering the dragon wing. I absolutely love dragons so much. I am so happy that she came out with this pattern. Maybe if I just... There we go. And I like to fasten off and tie my embroideries too. Not just the actual stitches. Just because a lot of people who buy my stuff like to machine wash it, and I want to try and keep it secured on there for them. Okay, so here's that wing completed after the embroidery is done. And then over here we've got our little front legs. Here we go, with little toes. They're freaking adorable. And then a back leg. So we'll go ahead and just start working on the next wing. And we're just gonna chill and relax. And it's gonna be fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys brought a cozy beverage. I think they're just playing airplane. I'm gonna go with airplane. So as a mom, like if there's any other moms in the chat, let me know if you relate. Anytime I'm doing anything and I hear like running and slamming, I'm just prepared. I'm like, okay, was that like in good fun, or are we going to the ER today? Because I swear my son is 2 and you never know. You never know. It's just, he's so rambunctious and wild. It's adorable. But I'm just always kind of wondering, like, is this you having fun, or especially he's taken to like jumping off of things, and I have no idea where he gets his whole, actually I do, he gets his whole daredevil streak from his father. He likes to jump off of everything. He runs into things. Just, if he can get into it, he's probably attempted it. But because of that, I'm always like, is this just your normal rough and tumble routine, or hopefully though you can't hear the havoc too loud. I have no idea how sensitive this mic is. Let me see. Okay. For my cozy beverage, I brought some hot chocolate. I am a sucker for hot chocolate. Especially now that I'm pregnant and I'm not supposed to have as much coffee as I used to drink. So I made sure to bring a cup of hot chocolate with me. Okay. I'm kind of shocked how quickly this works up. I mean, these wings are taking me absolutely no time at all. Let me see, hold on. I feel like this is going to be a great market prep pattern for anybody who's looking for them and wanting to buy one. The directions she gives are so well done. They've got lots of pictures and everything. Who makes this? Okay, I'm not working on Lexi yet. I'm working on Momo the baby dragon, which kind of looks like a smaller version of Lexi. I don't know if that, I'm sure it's probably intentional. And it's by Crafty Crafts by Sue. And she just does such a good job with her patterns. I am so impressed. Okay. Let me just go ahead and fasten and weave. So. Hello. So what's everybody planning for dinner tonight? Or whatever your next meal is, wherever you are. Drop my hook. There we go. For me here, I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it'd be dinner for me. Which I'm planning on having some leftover pizza. I got some of the Papa John's Shakaroni pizza the other night, and it's just incredible. Like, for me personally, nobody does thin crust the way Papa John's does thin crust. And that's saying something, since I normally don't like thin crust pizza. Okay. Do you guys know what you're having yet? Here we go. Back here. Just like, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I love spaghetti. Spaghetti is just like one of those go-to foods. You can't ever go wrong with spaghetti. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. Now we're back on track. Yeah. So I'm making a dragon. At my last, I have a market this weekend, and at my last market, pretty much all of them sold out. So we're making a baby dragon. So at this, we've basically finished the second wing. I was definitely not... I totally forgot to leave a tail to sew, which is totally fine, because I'm just going to use my front piece when I work it back and tie it. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So let me see here. We've got one embroidered that way. So the other one has to go... this way. Okay. So I'm definitely really excited for this market, even though I'm not going to be there in person. Because we've never done one downtown before. Like, I mean, we've done one near the Trop, but we haven't done one, like, downtown proper, which is where Ferg's is. And I feel like we're just going to get such better foot traffic there than we have at some of the other locations we've gotten. So hopefully that will be the case. Embroidering the wings always gets a little bit tricky whenever I work on one of these. Because I have to remind myself that the wings are visible from both sides, the embroidery. And make sure it makes sense. So we'll just tie that off. And there is our second wing. Okay, what's next? Ooh, we're working on horns next. I wonder, I guess I could make the horns Dark purple? Or should I make them white to match the feet? I'm kind of leaning towards white to match the feet. What do you guys think? Maybe white? Let me see. Oh yeah, I do have more white. So I could probably do white and match the feet. What do you guys, here, you guys tell me. Should I make them dark purple or white? You guys are thinking purple? You know what, we can do purple. Let's do light purple. Okay. That's fine. We'll do it light purple. Two, three, four. So, how's everybody's day been going? I love these little stitch markers. I get them for, I want to say it's like $8 for 30 of them, something like that, off of Amazon, but I always lose them. I swear someday they're gonna like x-ray my plushies and find a bunch of stitch markers that I've forgotten in them. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I've always wanted to do some of those like custom fancy stitch markers, but I'm so bad at losing them that I could never. Because I would never want to use them because I would lose them. So I think this guy is going to be super cute. I will say it's a lot of sewing though. I am seeing that as we kind of go, which is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I like sewing. Maybe next time though, I'm seeing here notes that you can like surface crochet the horns. Maybe I'll try that next time. Mainly because I am a horrible perfectionist when it comes to sewing. Especially because it's too easy to fix it if the horns wind up uneven. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm going to spend 4 hours here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The hand technique comes with a lot of practice. When I first started, I didn't know what to do with my fingers. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So all in all, I will say all of the pieces for this work up really fast, because we've been here about 40 minutes now, and I've finished most of the auxiliary pieces. After this, it'll just be the head and the main body, it looks like, which we love that. So, did anybody bring a cozy beverage? Mine's hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. So, make sure everybody's liking the video and sharing it and all that good nonsense. Then maybe we can get some more friends in here to chat with. This horn turned out so teeny tiny. Like, look at that teeny tiny horn. So, it doesn't feel like it's the middle of the week. Like, it feels like it should be a Saturday or something. I mean, I work Saturdays, but it still feels like it should be a Saturday. Like, we've got that, like, the week is over vibes today. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anywhere you're going or anything you're doing? Okay. Do you do the zombies or the multiplayer this weekend? Okay, so we finished the second horn, and now we're on to the head. Oh, okay. I couldn't get into Warzone very much. But lately I've kind of fallen out with COD entirely, and I've been playing more cozy games. Like, I've been playing Overcooked with my mom, and I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I recently kind of got hooked into that one. Which, who knows, we might wind up doing that, something like that on a stream here soon. This is just turning out so cute. I am obsessed. Because you can never have too many different kinds of dragons. It'll just give, like, everybody a dragon. Like, all those people who are going to be out there who are like, oh, I've never found a dragon that I've liked. I'm going to be like, bet, come to my booth. I will find you a dragon that you like. Because I've got 20 bajillion kinds of them. Let's see. Has anybody tried those new mix-ins yet at Wendy's for the Frosties? I just tried my first one yesterday. I did the chocolate brownie batter flavor. I will admit, not for me. Like, don't get me wrong, it was really good, but I think I'm just more of a hot fudge girly. I like it smooth. And she was not that. I am short a few stitches because I am always short a few stitches. 2. I will admit, I feel like a good portion of the plushies I make are at least somewhat free-handed because I inevitably lose count, and then I have to add or remove stitches because I have too many, and then by the time I'm done, the shape, the round kind of has like the spirit of what the writer originally intended, but not the execution. See? Like, my count is correct. Did I do the stitches like she told me to? Nope. But I feel like we're still in the ballpark. That still kind of looks like a muzzle. So yeah. I'm just gonna go with it. Especially because, this purple sheds so much that I really don't want to unravel it unless I absolutely have to. Especially because I'm not convinced that I could. I am pretty sure like I would pull it and unravel it and it would just turn into purple fluff. So there is the tea with that. I think I just got a bad couple skeins of this color. Because I've been watching like the Crochet by Jenna videos, and it seems like she doesn't have that big of an issue with these yarns, like shedding obsessively. So maybe it's just this particular batch. Which, I mean, this is an older batch. I've had this batch for a year now, a little more. So it could just have been an old batch. So let me see. You can probably hear him in the background. Like I said, I have no idea how sensitive this microphone is. because it's just I have the Logitech webcams. But my son is playing Fire Engine in the background in the hallway, and it's just too cute. So it's just so nice to like sit back, take a minute, get cozy, and just chill. Chill and chat. Chat and chill. Ah. 5, 6, and that would put it there. That feels right. I am just so ready for the weekend. Tomorrow is my Friday, which is very exciting. I'm working overtime though, so I'm going to be doing, I think, a 12. I'm going to have to remember to bring my yarn with me. So let's see. Anybody else have their weekend coming up, or is it just Tuesday for everybody else? I've kind of been hooked on Wild Card Kitchen lately. I don't know if anybody's been watching that on Food Network. But it's basically like playing poker with food. And it's been the funniest way to learn poker, I think, ever. Because I did not know anything about poker before I started watching it. And now I'm just like, I get it. I somehow get poker now. I still don't understand the card values because the cards in this are like ingredients, so they don't have like the jacks, kings, blah blah blah. I know, it's so good, and like so I now understand what the fold and the call and all of that means. And then when they they make their bet, they have to go cook, and then they get a judge in to pick who wins, and then that whoever wins gets the pot. And it's just so funny watching all of these chefs try to bankrupt each other playing food poker. I've been watching it on Hulu, but I think it's going to be on Hulu, Max, and if you have that Discovery subscription, I think all of them have Food Network. So we're just rolling along on this tiny dragon. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. The pictures make it look like it's going to be so freaking adorable. So I thought it would be kind of fun to turn this into maybe like a weekly segment that we do. Because it's not like I've been trying to do the whole pre-recorded video thing, and this doesn't take as much setup as that. So I kind of like just being able to come home, get cozy, flip on a camera and record, you know? And it's nice to be able to like chat in real time. I'm literally the same. If you asked me what the ace does in poker, I would have no idea. But you should definitely watch it. Yeah, you've got to watch it. I've kind of been shocked a little bit at the heat wave here in Florida. Like, I feel like we had winter weather really late in the year. And then just all of a sudden, summer came and sat on us. Like, there was no cute, oh, here, let me transition you. Nope. It was just like, you know what, I'm going to come sit on you. And that's just how this is going to go. Because I feel like the temps went from, like, 70s one day, 60s even, and then just the next morning, boom, it was 90. I'm like, excuse you. Bring me back my fall weather, please. Because, Lord, my air conditioning has been cooking to keep everything cool. Like, apparently I've been keeping it cool enough in the car and the apartment that my hubby sits there and he tells me, you would be happiest living in Antarctica. And you know what? I'll be honest, I would be. Like, I want Antarctica weather in Florida everything else. Like, what's that? It doesn't get hotter than 80 in the middle of summer? Sign me up. Like, what? Granted, though, that whole longing for colder weather is probably why I still drink hot chocolate and hot coffee even in August. And if you can't tell, because I mean, we're here to get cozy. Of course, I'm going to be filming in my PJs. And it's got to be just a pair of like long pajamas that are super cozy and comfy. And if I turn down the air conditioning in my apartment so I didn't get super hot in the cozy pajamas, it happens. Like, that's just like I've discussed this with a couple friends, and it's apparently like this whole thing that I didn't know was a thing. For all of you Floridians in the chat, what do you like your thermostat to be set at? Versus like what you actually have it at. Because I personally like mine to be set at like 68. That's just me. Do I actually set it at 68? No, I set it at 73 because hubby can't stand it that cold in here, which is fine. But I was talking with some of my friends, and it's this huge thing where they're just like, oh yeah, we want it to be like really cold in our house. Like one of my friends was telling me, I think she sets hers at, I think she said 66? I might have that wrong. But I remember thinking, I'm like, see, now that sounds nice. Like, you can always put more clothes on. Let me see. So that makes that. Okay. Oh, nice. So it looks like this one's crocheted in all one piece, which we love that. Let's see. Okay. And here's a little head update. So that's what the head is looking like right now. There we go. I'll try to get it centered for you guys. Let me see. So, what's everybody's favorite flavor of pizza? Do you have like a favorite flavor of pizza? My personal one is definitely going to be pepperoni. Well done. Because if you don't like crispy pepperonis, I just don't know how I can help you there. You will have just been doing pizza wrong your whole life. Like sometimes I'll put other things with the pepperoni. Like I'll sometimes do pineapple, I know, and jalapenos. Every blue moon I'll do sausage. I'm not really a big sausage on pizza girl. But what about you guys? Do you have a favorite flavor? Okay. You get to start stuffing now. Which I can't believe I actually have run out of another thing of stuffing. I went ahead and ordered another box. But I can't believe how quickly these 5 and 8 pound things of stuffing are going. I think this one that I just finished was actually a 10 pound one. So I went ahead and ordered 20 pounds this time. So let's see how long that lasts. Because I've just been going through this so freaking fast. Let me see. B. Center. Okay. There we go. So, have you guys been watching any shows lately? Anything that you're like absolutely obsessed with? Okay. We're now on our second skein of purple. And this is what our dragon is looking like. Well, that's fine. Did you at least win? We're talking about anything and everything. I think I forgot what I just asked. Oh, shows. Are you guys watching any fun shows? Are you eating anything fun for dinner? I am making Momo the baby dragon. It's this, I think it's the sibling pattern to that new Lexi the lazy dragon that she just released. But I don't know. I bought them both together and Momo just called to me first, so I'm making Momo. We're working on her head and body right now. Yeah, I love dragons. I'm almost sold out from my last show. And I have a show this weekend, so I need to restock on dragons. If we have time after we finish Momo, which it doesn't look like we will, I've been wanting to make mermaids. My dolls haven't really been selling very well yet, so I haven't made a lot of them. I still have Marin in stock, and then I still have the Princess Ariel in the ball gown. So first I think I'm going to restock my dragons, and then I have to make more, or I should say I found this pattern for rubber duckies with fruit hats, like the little fruit bucket hats, and I have to make some of them. And I'll probably make more dolls once I've made some of that kind of stuff and restocked on my animals. So my next market will be Sunday. I won't be there in person. Hubby will be running the booth while I'm at work. And we're going to be at Ferg's. It's a sports bar and grill downtown. So I'm hoping we get a lot of foot traffic. And then it's not like super, super hot. But that market's there. It just started being there every month. So if we do well, we might start showing up there every single month. Anybody have any fun plans? Oh, that's nice. Which movie? That'll be fun. Oh, okay. I've heard the Thunderbolts was going to be really good. I wanted to go see the Minecraft movie while it was in theaters, but I never made it out. And I heard it's going to be streaming here in like the next couple weeks, so I might just wait and buy it on Amazon. The Thunderbolts, I think that's that new Marvel movie that everybody was talking about. It's something with superheroes. And yeah, I've heard the Minecraft movie was really good. I guess they were saying that some song that plays about a lava chicken was trending on like number 2 or 3 on the what's that the place where you go to buy music, iTunes. It was really high on iTunes, and everybody just kind of came to the consensus that Jack Black could sing the dictionary and it would be number 1 on iTunes. So make sure to let me know if you guys come up with any other fun ideas that we can do for these weekly streams. I really just kind of want to make us a spot where we can just relax and be cozy and unwind. So of course there's always crafts for that, and we could try gaming or something, or just let me know. And then at some point I will have a couple of times where I put plushies in the background, because right now my background's a little bit of a mess, don't mind it. And maybe we can even do some live markets. I've heard that people love live markets because it's so fun. Plus then it'll kind of be an exclusive market for you guys. He's watching Sebastian. I'm surprised you can't hear them in the background. Maybe the noise canceling on this microphone is better than I thought. Because they are throwing a party in the living room. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I see you. Stitches. So, what's everybody's favorite kind of pizza? Have a good night. Okay. I could see that. My favorite's pepperoni, but the pepperoni's like should be well done. Okay. Okay. This is coming out so freaking pretty. There we go. I am for sure excited to see the finished piece. Okay, I'm probably gonna wind up signing off here around 7:30 because I have to go make dinner. But it's been super fun hanging out with everybody. In our last couple minutes, make sure to let me know what you thought of the stream, like what could be improved, what you could change, that kind of good nonsense. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. And make sure next to the subscription button is a little bell icon. Definitely make sure that's clicked if you want to get notified of future videos. Especially since I wanted to try doing this more often. If anybody's interested, in the chat box should be a link to my Instagram, Patreon, and website. Okay. 7. This is just coming out so cute. I am freaking obsessed. I'm just gonna finish this round and then we are gonna call it a night so I can go make dinner. I hope to see all of you guys next time I stream. I definitely want to do this at least once a week. This dragon, I won't know until I've completed it for the first time. It looks like we're already probably about, let's see. We're a little less than halfway, because I've just finished this body tail portion and then sew all the pieces on. So I've probably got another hour and a half at least, if not 2 hours worth of work on it. I'll probably finish it off camera and post the finished results to my Instagram. So make sure to follow me there if you want to see the finished dragon. I'm also, next video, I'll probably take a moment before we get started to kind of show all the projects I've completed between now and then. Go over market results, that kind of stuff. But it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure to like and comment, like I said earlier. Let me know if you guys wind up coming up with anything. and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.